Meta has now released their Threads app, the rival to Twitter, and already over 10 million users have created profiles in the new app. But now Twitter are fighting back and there's some potential legal action being taken against Meta. So let's see how that unfolds. Now I just want to take a look at and see how the Meta stock is performing and see whether or not this new app is having any effect on the price action for Meta. So let's take a deep dive into this stock. The top left-hand chart here is the monthly time frame. The top right-hand chart is the weekly, and the chart along the bottom here is the daily time frame. And we can see the trend filter colors on both the daily at the bottom and the weekly in the top right. The green indicates bullish momentum, red bearish momentum, and gray when we are seeing a correction in play. So let's have a look and see how the monthly is performing. So we can clearly see this strong surge to the upside from this low. So this was back in November 2022. Price reached a low of $88 and is now currently at $290. But let's look at what happened before this low was created. There was an all-time high back in September 2021. Then price declined. I'm just going to measure this distance here. Price declined by 76%. So that's a very huge decline in price. And if you look at the history of this stock, price wasn't too far from this all-time low from back in 2012 where we had a price of around $17. So this was a very huge decline in just a matter of a few months. If you look how long price took to reach this height, it took a fraction of that time to actually decline to this low. But price found support, and we then saw a surge to the upside. And this is a very strong surge. All the candles are green. We have this small indecision candle. The open is very close to the close of the month, but this was a bullish body. So all the candles from this low have been bullish. This is the candle for July, so this is still in play. We have to wait and see how this closes, but this is a very strong bullish move. And this recovered, well, is recovering by an amount of 228% so far. So 228% move from this low. This is a very strong recovery. If this momentum keeps up, then we should see price continue to rise. The next hurdle would be the $300 round number. This is a psychological level of support and resistance. So when price comes up to round numbers, investors may deem it an expensive stock to keep hold of. If there is some selling, then this may result in a correction. Whether or not this is a deep correction or an area of consolidation, price may just hesitate around this point before more buyers come in and potentially take price further to the upside. Following the $300 round number, we have last year's high. So this is the highest point price reached last year, significant level at $342. So we may also see problems around this point. And following that, we have the all-time high. So this is another major level of resistance. This is formed from the high from September 2021 at a level of $384. So three potential levels of resistance. It's standing in the way of price. But with this bullish momentum, if this keeps up, price should make light work of all these levels. It may have some problems breaking through the all-time high, but price may easily break through $300 and then last year's high. We have to wait and see. So let's go down to the weekly time frame now. The bars here are green, so a nice linear trend. Look how straight this move is as well. We can barely see any pullbacks along the way, so a very strong surge to the upside. See how light work price made of the weekly 200 simple moving average. This is normally a strong level of support and resistance. But price broke through this level in April. We had a bit of a pullback towards this level, use it as support and use it as a trampoline to make its way further to the upside. On the daily time frame, this is a closer picture of price action. We can also see how clean this trend is. When we see a move which uses mainly the 20 simple moving average as support, that indicates a linear strong trend is in play. We can clearly see here price only came down to the 20 simple moving average. We didn't see a deep decline towards the 50, which is this orange line. Price used this blue line, which is the 20 simple moving average. And from this point, when price gapped up on April 27th, price hasn't even pulled back to the 20 simple moving average, indicating how strong this current move is. But we can see a potential slowdown in price as it approaches the $300 round number. Price is potentially starting to pull back. We may see it make contact with the 20 or 50 simple moving average. But as long as the buying momentum continues, then we should see a bounce from support and a push up through $300. So Meta, if I just go back to the monthly time frame, is looking strong right now and is a potential stock to keep on your watch list to potentially add to your portfolio because it has performed really well. Looking at the history of this stock, it performed really well from this low from September 2012 to this high in July 2018. There was a strong move to the upside. It did become a bit volatile towards the end of the trend, but the majority of the trend was nice and bullish. So we want to see the same thing continue here for Meta. And if it does break through the all-time high, then we're in store for potentially long-term moves. If price breaks above this all-time high, then we could see a trend lasting for several months and potentially over a year. If you like what you've seen today, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. Also hit the notification icon so that you can catch all of our latest videos as soon as they are available, because all of our videos are time sensitive. See you all on the next video.